Rabbonim of yesteryear, and it happens to be here in mid-month of Av, Tu B'Av, Tetzayin B'Av. It's a Hilula over here around this time of Rabbi Aharon Bechor Alhadif, Zecher Tzadik Libracha. He was actually nicknamed Abba, Aleph Bet Aleph. He was born in English year 1835 and passed away at around the age of 74. In the year 1909, he became a great rabbi, a Shadash Shluchei D'Rabbanan, traveled representing Israel, and he was appointed the Chacham Bashi of Tiberias, and I believe at one stage also the head rabbi of Ltzfat. So let's explore the history of the great rabbi. He was actually born in the English year 1835 in Tiberias, one of the four holy cities of Israel, and came from very great heritage. His father's name was Rabbi Chaim Alhadif, and it's actually interesting. I believe he got married to the daughter of the famous Kabbalist of Rabbi Yaakov Sheltiel Ninio, who happened to be a great Kabbalist and also one of the head rabbis of Ltzfat, respectively. So I believe it was in 1876, in month of Sivan, respectively, he actually went out in Shlichut as representing Tiberias and traveling all around different areas. Remember, in those time periods, when someone was a great rabbi, was Shluchei D'Rabbanan, he would go from Israel raising funds for the place in Israel which he was trying to raise funds for, and he would at the same time strengthen the communities where he was going to. And many times, many of these great Shluchei D'Rabbanans would get appointed into prestigious positions in the various different countries that they visit, because they give away their wealth of fountain of Torah wisdom away to everyone else. And it's actually interesting. I believe in the year 1896, he became the head rabbi of Tzfat, respectively, instead of Rabbi Yosef Yehuda Chakim, who happened to be a great rabbi, a great Kabbalist, also of his own right. And he actually, at one stage, I think he would then later on be appointed the Chacham Bashi of Tiberias. Also happens to be also another one of the holy cities of Israel, four holy cities of Israel, being respectively Jerusalem, Hebron, Tiberias, and Tzfat. He was appointed there. At one stage, it was an unofficial appointment to some degree, but later on, it will become a permanent position at one stage later, which was recognized very much, I believe, by the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire and many of the other great prestigious positioned people internationally also, which has to be pointed out also. And I believe that was at around the time period of 1900, respectively. It's actually interesting. He responded to many halachic questions addressed to him from all different places. People would approach him, would ask him questions from all over the world. He was very wealthy, it was reported over, and he reportedly owned a lot of agricultural land and a summer house in an area called Pekin, which is, I believe, in the northern Israel district. Also very, very great place where I think there's a council actually located in the Upper Galilee in the west of Beit Jain, respectively. So let's look at some of the great books that the great rabbi actually authored over here, including the Mepi Aharon, the Kfi Aharon, which is a shut. A shut is a Shelot and Shubot book. There was a Rosh Aharon, which was based on the Shulchan Aruch, respectively, and on Orach Chaim. There was a Matzach Aharon also, which was also on Shulchan Aruch. Now, this time it was based on Yoredea, Isa, Beheta, and etc. Then there was a Tanuch Azan Aharon, which was also on the Shulchan Aruch, now on this time on Even HaEzer. Then there was the B'Shana Yir'ah, which was based on the Torah, Nevi'im, and Ketuvim, the Tanakh, respectively. Then the Bahanif Aharon, which was Drushim. And then the Vayikra Aharon, which is based on the Torah also. Zchut Yosef was another great work. And the Zachar Asa, that happened to be another great work also. It's actually interesting. Let's explore his family descendants also. His son became Rabbi Chaim Alkhadif, who became the author of the great Torah book called Yetzab Gvulot, which is a very, very interesting itself. He himself happened to be a Shluchei D'Rabbanan. He was a great rabbi that worked with the congregation in Tiberias, also respectively, especially in the 1900s. I believe he was also installed the Chacham Bashi, the chief rabbi of Tiberias, in the year 1913 also. So that was a very, very prominent position Also, then I believe another one of his children was called Zakai Alhadif, Yitzchak Zakai Alhadif. I believe he became the head of a city of one of the areas in the land of Israel. I believe this was probably around the year 1923. Maybe it was a Rosh-Ha'ir. He was a mayor in the years 1923. I think to some stage later to 1938, if I am not mistaken, also, which was also another very, very prominent position. So here it's going to be the Hilula of the great Chacham. Please don't forget to light candles in his memory. And friends, we've covered about more than 300 great Rabbanim of yesteryear. Please join the channel, subscribe, share the videos, and wishing you all a great day here from Israel.